So we can start to grout our final piece. Directly. I'm gonna put this here. Like this. So we have our white grout. How to choose that stuff, I show it at, I guess, part 6. You should take a look. We have some water and we're gonna put a little bit. You need kind of this tool, focus, 1 second. Okay. Just to show for people who maybe have no idea how to prepare grout stuff. I know many of you knows how to manage this process, but it's always good to share. I love sharing. Share your love, share your art, and blah blah blah. So it will turn to yogurt kind of liquid and not liquid. It's better to use some electronic mixer stuff, but not for this kind of. It's not too much, so we can handle it with our hands and manually. We need a little more, but I'm sure this will be too much for this particular piece. You know, this costs only, this is 1 kilo white, and it costs 5 Turkish liras, which means approximately $1 and a little, I guess $1.20, $1.20, and €1 and blah blah blah. It's very cheap. I also want to make a video about how everything costs for this project. I mean, what I paid and what I will get from the owners. This is still liquid. You can put a little bit more, or you can wait a little bit until some water will come out and it will get harder. I feel like in cooking channel here. You know what I can say about this issue is, if people are watching from Russia or somewhere where the weather really cold for a long time. I had that one project where we had the construction area, and we tried to do the same stuff I'm doing right here, and there was always some kind of big stone inside this grout, and I really couldn't understand where they came from. I thought there was maybe come with in the package, but what actually happened is, because of that water was too cold. I mean, it was in the winter somewhere. I don't know. It was in Turkey, but I don't know which construction, which project it was. And the reason was that water was too cold. So you need a normal temperature water somehow, like, I don't know how much, how centigrade it must be, but if the water is too cold, you will have some pieces built like stone, and it's a problem. So what you're gonna do now is you should wait a little bit, maybe 1 minute, to let it little dry, and then we can start. So if some people has watched the few videos before, what I did, we changed the colors. I mean, I changed them because they was not working in harmony with the whole stuff. So I changed this to blue, and I changed also this part with the blue stuff, which is the same color on the frame of the whole mosaic, and that's it. I guess we can start now. Slowly, slowly. You see it's changed a little bit. So how I do it, I just put some different places first. The worst thing is all this hole here, these holes. There's a lot of hole, and it's really disturbing because it will go also in the walls, and you need to clean it up. It's really disturbing. A little bit here. I will first work on this part and after on this part, otherwise I will lose control. It really feels like on a cooking channel, to doing some stuff and to talk. You will need this kind of tool. The grouting part is actually call it as the dirty part of doing mosaics, mosaic art, mosaic work, whatever. It's actually not so dirty if you can manage the process. You know why we did? Remember, if you watch it, we insulate this wood plate only because of this water what's in the grouting, in the grout. That was the reason why we did it. I hope one day some engineers will maybe find some grout material that works without any water. What I first do is roll all that grouting stuff on the surface. After I will work between and the sides, and there's a lot of work to do over there. But first I want to be sure that I have everything, everywhere some grout stuff. Not bad. And if you want to know why this grouting process is the most important part of mosaic art or mosaic works, I will write the link in the description. below. You're gonna go and check there. I mean, in visual and technical base, it is important to have a good grout, good grouted mosaic. So this part is done. We can start with that part too. You can work with these tools like this. You can take it from here and pull it on the mosaic like this. So you don't need to have every time to turn into here. Use it from this tool. Here, a little bit here, and over here, and over here. Should be moved very gently. Be sure you have everywhere a little bit grout. Voila. Yeah. So this is the first part. Now we should wait a little bit until it gets a little dry. So what I mean with dry is it starts to lose the water and the grout, so you can clean up easily. I don't want to waste your time by waiting a few minutes with this stuff here. That's why I'll make another video about the cleaning process and all the holes and blah blah blah. I'm real tired, so see you.